guys, how are you doing? I hope that you're feeling well. We're going to do a really nice body set today. It's going to be a little bit of mobilization, a little bit of strength work in there too, resistance work. So I would love it if you have got a long resistance band. That's what you're going to need for this workout, okay? If you haven't got a long band that's got some stretch, I would skip this workout and do something different instead, because this one is all about using these bands to the maximum. We're going to even use them for our warm-up, okay? So we're going to start in with our mobility. Take your feet back shoulder width apart, maybe slightly wider if you want to, and bring your band down in front of you. Nice and tall through the torso, and as always, just zip up through the core. And we're just going to start in with some up and overs, up and overs. You want that band to be tense, to maintain some tension all the time, okay? So don't let the middle part flop. You want a nice little pull apart, and you're coming back as far as you can. So if your stopping point, if you're really tight and you stop here, just start with a few like that, and then maybe gradually start to get a little bit further back until you can come all the way back, all the way forward, preferably with straight arms. But again, if you're tight on one side, you may end up being a little lopsided here like this. To start off with, hopefully we will get you evened out. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Bring it back around in front, and then we're going to come off on the diagonal. So you're going to come up and out, hips stay where they are. You can add in just a lady pull apart at the top there. So we're just starting to get the movement going through our rotator cuffs, through our shoulders, and we're feeling this perhaps coming into our shoulders and our chest as we pull apart here. Good. Keep zipped up. Try not to push your bottom back. And just come across from side to side. Beautiful. We'll do 1 more on each side. 1 and 2. Come back around in front. Maybe you need to give your shoulders a little roll off. And then imagine that you're drawing a figure of 8, or like a, is that a figure of 8? Not quite. It's kind of a figure of 8. Anyway, you're coming out and around like this. So above your head, in one direction. Good. Can you feel those shoulders warming up? And then we're going to come around in the opposite direction, so backwards. Good, guys. Keep it going for me. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll, release the shoulders, and then bring your band all the way behind your back. So you want it here, bra strap height, and then underneath your armpits, okay? Don't bring it over your biceps. You've got them grating on those awesome muscles of yours. Bring them underneath, and we're going to come into a little push. So just like we would do a chest push with our weights, we've got the resistance here. You've got a bit more control over the resistance. So as you exhale, push forwards, get the band to the maximum tightness that you can. Inhale, release. As you exhale, push forward, bring that belly button back. Inhale, release. If it feels too easy, you've got too much slack in the band, it's going to be flapping around and it's going to drop from behind your bra. So hold your hands quite close so that you get that full max tension coming in. Good. We've got 4, 3, 2, and this last one we're going to hold. So as you hold, really engage through the abs. Maybe the arms even start to wobble a little bit. And then we're going to open and close. So with straight arms, open and close. Feel that chest stretch. Woo. Good. Perfect, guys. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back in, roll the shoulders. Maybe even let go of the bands for the minute, and give your hands a little squidge. And then we're going to come into just a nice little cross body punch. Feel free to kind of scoop the ends up if you don't like the flapping around part. And again, you're in control of how much tension you bring in here. Go for it. Make it as taut as you can. Good. If you want to speed these up a little bit, You could speed them up a little bit. Awesome. Keep it going. We've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay. Set your band down for a second. We're going to come into a half roll down just to give those shoulders and those arms a little stretch off. So come into your fold or your dangle. Feel that stretch in your lower back. Again, if you need to give your wrists or your hands a little release here, then do. And then when you're ready, roll yourself back up to standing. Give the shoulders a roll through here. So we're nicely mobilized, warmed up, should be feeling looser through here. We're going to go into a little bit of strength work now. So we're going to start in with triceps. So pick up your band again. I'm going to turn around. You're going to bring the band behind your back. That lower hand is going to stay still at the base of your spine. Your top arm is going to come up and out. Up and out. Okay, so that lower hand tucked into the base of your spine, top arm up and out. You get more tension by wrapping your arms or your hands around the band a couple more times, bringing the hands closer together. Exhale up, inhale down, we're coming into the triceps. Good. So keep going here. Perfect. Now that bottom hand is going to start moving as well, so we're going to start pulling on the diagonal. So add both arms in, you're really opening out. Where can you feel it now? Top tricep, but also coming into the chest here as well, hopefully. Good, yes guys, keep it going. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, switch sides. So top hand becomes bottom hand, base of the spine. Bottom hand becomes top hand, extending up into those tricep extensions. So hinge at the elbow and press up. Good. Are you feeling it? Just because we're using bands rather than weights does not mean we're having an easy ride here. Not at all. Let's get that second arm involved. Good. Keep it going. Keep thinking about your posture. You're doing great. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And 1. Release. Okay, sticking with the upper body still. We will get a break in a moment, but now I want you to bring your band down onto your mat. You're going to stand down in the center of your band. Piece of your band in each hand. If you've either got a slightly shorter band or you're slightly taller, you might want to soften through the knees here, okay? If you're quite short or you've got a bit of flexibility in your band, you can stay tall. Tuck your elbows in. We're going to come up into a bicep curl. Good. Again, depending on how much tension is in your band is going to dictate how far you come up. You might be here with your bicep curl if you've got a very strong band. I think this one is medium, so middle of the road band, so I can come up slightly higher. Just the same principles as we would use for our bicep curl with our weights. Squeeze up, control down. Squeeze up, control down. You will get feedback from the band if you're doing the control down properly. It's not going to just kind of flop and snap. You shouldn't hear any sounds. Right? Good, let's do 3 more like this. 3, 2, last one here. And 1, slowly release. Now you're going to bend the knees and you're going to cross your band over. So form an X, switch hands. Hinge forward slightly, so back is nice and straight. We push back into our bottom. Elbows come wide. This is the equivalent of your side flies. Again, squeeze up, squeeze those shoulders together. Control down. Good, guys. Whoa, upper body is getting a real workout here. We're doing great. Good. 5, 4, 3, last couple. And then unhook your bands, upper body gets a break. You're going to tie your band now. So take your feet to shoulder width distance. Tie your band into, maybe if you've got a long band, pretty little bow. Something that isn't going to come undone, okay? Step those feet apart so that band is really taut. So mine are now shoulder width apart. Already I can feel glutes firing up. Zip up, stand tall, shoulders relaxed. We are just going to come into our ultra glam waddle. Oh my gosh, mine's kicked in straight away. So there's a little transfer of your body weight from side to side. We're not taking the legs out yet. That'll come. But now we're just coming into this little penguin waddle, if you like, hands by the sides. Good. Can you feel it? We're activating. So we're sending a signal to our legs, specifically to our outer thighs, just about here, that we're going to be doing some work. They're switching on, they're firing up. Good, keep waddling. You won't hear me say that too often. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the legs wide, take it into a squat. As we come up, leg extension off to one side. Squat down deep, leg extension off to the other side. Again, if you've got a particularly tight band, your leg extensions, maybe baby extensions, micro extensions. You could take those elbows back for a little bit of balance. Good. Make those squats count too. Your legs should be apart. The band should be under tension the whole time. So as you come out of your squat and out of your leg extension, make sure you're not bringing your feet too close together. Good, guys. Keep it going. We've got one more each side. 1 and 1. Then you're going to spin, well, you don't have to spin around, to be fair. I'm going to spin around to show you what I'm doing. We're going to take it into a back leg kick. So soft leg at the front, your balanced leg. Your other leg comes out behind you, really working deep into the glutes. As always, strong through your midline, that's what's going to keep you balanced. Option to keep that leg elevated and to pulse. Hold on to something if you need to. You will feel your supporting leg, your standing leg, firing up 2 here. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing stuff. Same on the opposite side, you knew that was coming. Hinge forward, soft through the leg. Option 1, kick and tap, kick and tap. You will feel it. Option 2, stay up and pulse. Good, guys. Keep going here. Yes, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. You're going to bring your band underneath your feet. Okay, so the band is hooked around the base of your feet now. Got it? I'm going to come to the end of my mat. This isn't part of it, although it could be. Okay, then we're going to hinge down, nice and deep. We're going to take it into crab walks. That band stays taut the whole time. Holy smokes. This is, keep going. It's just not the one to do post-half marathon. Wowza. Okay, across and across. Much more tension brought in here than having the band around your ankles, right? Oh my God. Guys, keep going, keep going. I'm sure you're doing better than I am. We feel it, right? Good. The important part is keeping your feet nice and wide the whole time. Oh, Don't say I don't do this with you and I don't feel it all. I'm not even going down particularly deep. I'm hoping you guys are deeper than me. We've got 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh. Ouch. Okay. Woo. Let's see, made me lose my voice. Let's move on and finish off with some ab work. So you are going to need to unknot your band, and then we're going to come down to the mats. So when you are ready, when you are recovered, we're going to come down. This time I want you to fold your band in half. You don't want too much excess, okay? Fold your band in half, bring it out in front of you. Again, no flappy business, pull the band tight. We're going to come into a little half roll back. As we come up, overhead stretch. So just this first move, a little bit of mobilization for the spine. And again, sending those little signals from our brain down to the body area that we're trying to target. So wakening up those abdominals. Beautiful, nice big stretch. Get your arms all the way up in line with your ears. You can even add a little bit of a pull apart at the top there. Good, 2 more like this. 1 and 2. From here, come back to your biting point, and we're going to come into our Russian twist. Band again, pulled apart for tension. Option, 1 foot on the floor, or both heels on the floor, 1 foot on the floor, or both heels elevated. You'll choose the one that is good for you. Awesome. Woo. Keep it going. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the band around your feet. You're going to use this to guide you back. So put your faith in the band to take you gently down to the mat. And then you can unhook your band, fold it back in half again. Bring it up overhead so arms are extended above your chest. Our feet are going to come up either into a single-legged tabletop or into your regular tabletop. We're going to come into our dead bugs. So extending the arms and extending the leg. If you're in tabletop, alternate those legs. If you're doing a single side, I'll let you know when to switch over. Option to do this with bent legs, or option to take those legs straight, which will be more intense through the abs. Good. Exhale as you take away. Inhale as you come back in. Single leggers, switch sides. Can you feel those abs? Woo. Good. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees in. You can use your band to hug yourself in. Have a little rock through here. Good stuff, guys. Then release the feet down to the floor. Band comes back up again above your chest. We're going to come exhale into a little shoulder lift here. So we exhale up, pull the belly button back at this point, lower back and prinks into the mat. Release, roll down. No rush through these, do them at your own time. Option to pick the feet up and come into tabletop. Good, guys. Keep going. We've just got 1 move after this. And then we're stretching. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Take your arms just back slightly. So instead of above your chest, but not quite to the floor, what's that, 45 degrees? And we're going to come into a leg press. Again, Option to do this with a single foot on the floor. We're just holding the arms back so we get that lengthening through the abdominals. Again, no floppy bands, please. Not on my watch. Keep it going. Single leggers, switch sides. Awesome. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, final 1. Release. Knees into chest. Hook your bands. Unfold your band. Hook your band over your feet. Elbows to the mat. Just come into a little pull, a little pulse. You'll feel a nice stretch along the back of your legs. Into that lower back. Good. And then you can use your band if you want to roll you up to sitting and to drive you down into a forwards fold. Otherwise, come up and sit and then fold forwards. Good. And release. You can leave your band where it is now. Spin around onto your mat. We're going to give the upper body a stretch out, starting in with the triceps. Fingers find the center of your spine. Other hand helps draw that elbow back. Good, hold it here. Sitting up nice and tall. Release, switch sides. Oh, feels good, right? And release. Come up and over, stretch out through the waist. What did you think, guys? How did you get on? Using the bands, I love using bands. They're such a versatile piece of kit. They take up no space, they're cheap as chips. They're great if you're out and about on holiday or just not in your usual kind of area where you might normally work out. So hopefully you now feel a little bit inspired as to some things that you can do just if the band is kind of sitting within sight. You could get out, you don't have to spend 15-20 minutes, okay? You could literally do a quick 5-minute upper body blast, wrap the band around your ankles as you're doing stuff in the kitchen. There is a whole load that can be done with the bands. You just need a little inspiration. And I hope I've given that to you today. Thank you for joining me. I will see you all on the next one. Take care, team.